What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumpered. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper sends it forward. Robertson, and it's played forward. Thiago. Robertson. Oh, really good feet from him. And it's Thiago. And here's chance! Good clearance and very necessary. It's being played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Salah. And Mane! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Gomez. Towering header! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Salah. Crosses it in. Gets up to head it! He's not well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Thiago goes looking. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Jimenez looks to get on the end of this. Jordan Henderson. And it's Salah. Good take, and he's had a look. It has gone through to him. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Robertson with the crossfield ball. Gomez. Gomez conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Mane. Liverpool are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Pedro Neto created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Big chance! Tries a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
And that's a throw. Salah plays it in. Pedro Neto. Forward it goes.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's Salah! And the defence can get it clear. No way through there. Robertson. Gomez. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. And a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Wolverhampton going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And it's Mane. This could spell danger. Top save! That's and another time! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A great day for football, the pretty pictures, only what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form, a big team beating a not
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off.
What a wonderful goal! What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that is about as...
Ziyech!
It's in! 2 up, too easy. How many more to come? And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure.
And the shots! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
And it's Mane. Mane looks to dink on it. Ziyech! And they've been caught out here. A chance to play it in. And the shot! They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mane. Salah. Thiago. Mohamed Salah. He's had a goal! They have done it again. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking to foot, big chance, must be, shot at goal! They've done it! All too easy, they are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's played forward, now it's Mohamed Salah. Shoots! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Van Dijk. Liverpool are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Looks to thread it through. Gets the better of his man. Thiago. Van Dijk drives it forward. Robertson goes looking. Cuts it out. That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Liverpool utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Up to meet it! No, it's wide. Van Dijk. Oxlade-Chamberlain, who has set up 2 goals. Robertson. Has a pop! They scored! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Wijnaldum. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Ziyech! Cleared away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And help's available out wide. Mane, he gets past his man. Now can he fit it? Has a hit! And yes, it's there! And still they continue with the onslaughts.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it over to the other flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Mane. Deftly done. Ziyech! Oh, and the follow-up. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
How many more does he want? Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Delivers across. This is gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. He comes flying in! Downing concedes a free kick for that. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Origi. No, it's Origi. Chance! He has done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact.
It's on! Goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Ziyech. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And time is up. Liverpool are through. The look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
Liverpool emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Celtic Park to Ziyech! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Liverpool have an early lead. Good start. It's Salah! They've scored! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Logic.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Wijnaldum goes looking. Oh, real danger here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Brings it forward. A real chance to break. Ziyech! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Wijnaldum hoists it forward. Ziyech. Just brushed off the ball there. He's left it up for the header. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Van Dijk, and it's played forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's been taken straight back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Jones, Alexander-Arnold, Thiago, Ziyech. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Mohamed Salah, his goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Jones, Mohamed Salah. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rogic gets it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk. Jones. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Dinks one in. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is short! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Laxalt finds himself eased off the ball. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Mane with a delicate ball. Plays it out to the wing. That's surely a foul, free kick. Mane gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Laxalt. Laxalt not easily shrugged off the ball. That's a promising ball. And here's the chance to counter. He's one-on-one! And he's on his way. He's gone for it! Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a good...
And that will be the final act. Liverpool enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality.
You on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. So what a stage for the players. Has a pop! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Ndidi. Tielemans. Gets it back. Sönchu. Tielemans. Liverpool are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Ziyech. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Tielemans. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's not going to make it. Back to the keeper and try something new. Sönchu. Perez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Barnes has given away a free kick. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Driving on, he could shoot here. And oh! Tielemans. Across the field it goes. Barnes. Maddison. Tielemans. No goals as yet. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah has a pop! Cleared away. Good ball, it's found. Ziyech! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Wijnaldum. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Thiago goes looking. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Salah. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Alexander-Arnold. Mane. Looks to clip it forward. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
He's had a going for goal! Danger averted for now. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but...
It's Iheanacho! Oh, that is rather wayward. Liverpool are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Mohamed Salah proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Wijnaldum. So that's it. It is all over. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was all...
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of... It's Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He gets past his man, and it's Aurier. Oh, that's nice. Just brushed off the ball there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Good running with the ball. Can they build? He's gone for it! Good ball, kindly. Cleared without complication. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Played into the middle. Lucas Moura.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Ziyech! It's there!
Well, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Aurier. Mane gets him to thwart him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good clearance and very necessary. Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. Time to deliver. Has a pop! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal
goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Alexander-Arnold. Thiago. Jones. Salah. Jones. Out to the left it goes. There's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Liverpool are in super... Oh, shooting chance! Winks. Sanchez. Reguilon. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Going through. And it's Mane. That's a good... Ziyech! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. He's off on a marauding run. That's great strength on the ball. Ziyech! In for the pieces. It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Mohamed Salah did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Liverpool totally rampant here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Salah, chip through. Goalkeeper's ball. Winks. Reguilon. And it's Kane. Van Dijk battles to win it back. Mohamed Salah drives it forward. And he's on his way! Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Loose. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Mohamed Salah, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Winks, cuts it out. Foyt. Robertson. Van Dijk. Jones. Robertson. Robertson goes looking. Mane plays it out to the wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Mane. He's gone for it. He scores! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already. And that's it. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game.
Well, a very, very warm welcome to you on what is, of course, a truly special day in this part of the world. It is Derby Day, a rivalry so deeply entrenched into the history of sport in this land. It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt for months and years ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Liverpool have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad. Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they
attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk plays it forward. Van Dijk with a good steal, well played. Wijnaldum drives it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Comes out and deals with it. Jordan Henderson. Liverpool are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. And here's Mane. Shaqiri. Oh, smart save. Jordan Henderson. And the shot! There it is!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Nicely measured pass. Surely goes for goal! Wan-Bissaka. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. Greenwood. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes down, but nothing given. And there's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool are in at half-time with a slender... He's gone for it! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
When there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Gomez. Thiago. Manchester United, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result. Big chance! He couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Bruno Fernandes. And now the breakaway. What an adventurous run from a defender. Up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Greenwood. Out for a throw. Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
And Body! Sticks it
looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That's been drilled forward. Maguire. Fred plays it over to the other flank. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Wan-Bissaka. That intervention was very necessary. Origi clips one through. And it's Rashford. Now it's Cavani. It's cut loose. Van de Beek with the foul. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Liverpool can settle it right here, right now. There is a relaxed air about it, not a real sense of urgency or anything remotely resembling that. The crowd, though expectant, they fully require of their team to get it done on the night. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Liverpool winding up with a look of total focus. Their eyes fixed on the ultimate prize that lies well beyond these group stages.
Yeah, on a night when a point will suffice, they have to take to the field, Peter, with a mindset to win. Everything else will then take care of itself until the draw is made for the round of 16. They cannot allow a muddled mindset.
We have already started here. Ziyech. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hoists it forward. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to dink it in. Aimed in. Heads it! It's in! An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah. Ziyech! He scored! All too easy disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Celtic have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's... Ziyech! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Alexander-Arnold. Jones.
Henderson tries to switch the play. Great run on the overlap here. Drives it in. He comes flying in! Brave effort, total commitment. Well, he can... There's the end of the first half. Good back in the first 45 minutes.
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may need to change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Jones hits that long.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Henderson gets it back. Matip. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Oh, real danger here. Just the keeper to... Ziyech! And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Liverpool only needing to avoid defeat, of course. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Throw it.
Time for a change in personnel.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
And he's going long.
Gets the better of his man. Big chance. Ziyech! What a hit. The save was firm.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Celtic have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but again...
Hits one! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, almost made it count. Great opportunity.
They've played it short. Origi. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Origi looked very impressive there, well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Origi. Keita. Jordan Henderson. Origi. Salah. Matip gets it back, and back to base. And that is that. Just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high. Emerson has got himself a free kick. Overhit it. Liverpool are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Looking to get within range. Forward it goes. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Van Dijk sticks in a foot to win it back. Mane. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Jones. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Werner. With Ziyech. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses. Going for goal! And that really is so impressive. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Short, Ziyech! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Wijnaldum. Jones drives it forward, back into the middle. Gets wrestled off the ball. Kovacic plays it forward. Hudson-Odoi gets the better of his man. Goalkeeper's ball. Jones. Drives it towards the front. He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to... He's had a shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the...
Ziyech! Gets good distance on it. Wijnaldum. Look at the defender bombing forward. And the defence can get it clear. Hudson-Odoi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hoists it forward. Werner. Mane set up one goal so far. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Is there any... It's a big chance! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Wijnaldum. Ziyech! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously wanted the ball and it all came good. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Liverpool take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
And that's been won straight back. Pulisic. And here's Ziyech. What a throw in. And here's Ziyech.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Deftly done. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Conte. And it's played forward. Gets a good foot in there.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as...
And that is that. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Mane. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Liverpool are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Partey has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Van Dijk. Gomez. Keita. Keita drives it forward. Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Van Dijk. So who can spark this game into life? And the finish!
Torreira has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
Cuts it out. Van Dijk. Arsenal seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Listen, there's just no hiding place.
Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Arsenal can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. That has put a stop to that. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Alexander-Arnold. Thiago. Just brushed off the ball there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Keita. Henderson goes up and over.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Shaqiri. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he heaves it forward. Keita. Played out to the right. In he flies! He will be livid with himself. And the checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Which has summarised what we've seen today then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on,
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling.